Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. It is so good to see you. I'm so happy because we are going to be finishing, or at least I think, finishing the Albedo questline, which there's been some leaks, but maybe will end in a boss fight, which is not too far off. I'm sure some of us expected that, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, also it is Zhongli's birthday. Also, it is New Year's Eve. So by tonight, 2020 will have begun, and all that will have started, and hopefully there's a lot more Genshin on the channel in 2021 if life doesn't kick me in the teeth, fingers crossed. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, also, update on my progress thus far. It's pretty horrible. I want to make a video talking about Albedo so badly, because I think there's just a lot of things I want to talk about with him. But I have yet to get the right artifacts. This one's okay. Defense, attack. I don't care if it rolls with anything else. Just those two defense stats are just good enough for me, and it's crit rate. Awesome. The Geo thing, it's not great. It's HP, also Elemental Mastery doesn't really do much. Yeah, that's not great. But whatever. Anyways, I still need a better one of these little time glasses with defense on them. With better substats, of course. This one, I have its trash. It has HP and HP again, crit damage and energy recharge. Energy recharge, I don't need that much more on him because his sword is energy recharge based. So yeah. Although that will change, so I guess maybe we do need that. But anyways, this one's pretty good. We got crit rate, 8 attack, and an energy recharge. All pretty solid. The flower and the crown are the thing that is the thing that I'm good with. Everything else in between, I still need a lot for. So that's that. Also, my Zhongli build, I went back to the HP one because it's just I need HP still. Things hit hard in the certain domains that I'm farming, specifically the Archaic Petra, or no, the this one, whatever this one's called. The Noblest Oblige domain. In order to get the legendary prefix, you're fighting 3 wizards, and one of the biggest things I don't think people are talking about our boy is that he sucks. He sucks so much at the finding wizards, because he doesn't. Their shield needs to break in order for you to finally get the Geo hit from his flower, or else it doesn't even come into effect, which is such a problem. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe it would shatter their shield too much, but yeah, that's bullshit. I got all bullshit. Anyways, but with the Geo buffs, maybe, I don't know, that still doesn't really work. Again, it's just the wizards. Luckily, Razor can kind of fuck with the wizards, but only if it's one at a time, and if not, then I have to have Zhongli's god tier shield. It's a whole thing. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's our the main husbando, god of Geo, all that. His birthday apparently. So if we go over here, he has written us a message. I hope this finds you well. This is the final day of the year. Thinking back upon the year past, at this time never fails to make me sigh. Mortal lives are like fish swimming amidst the riptide, or like vegetation growing beneath boulders. It's not really nice. They are weak yet strong, transient yet timeless, truly inscrutable. Did I remember that right? This year has been one of many more changes than usual. Of these variables, meeting you was the most memorable. How will someone as unique as yourself spend days of birth? I am well appraised of the more common practices, but I am curious as to your method of celebration. I am still getting used to the simple life such as this. It is a shame, but idle days do not seem to pass more easily than hectic ones. Would you happen to have a day free? I would like to take a stroll. With your companionship, perhaps even familiarized sights may yet appear new once more. Lot. Man, the way he speaks is just a lot. But very cool. We get a book, a gold book, purple gold book, no less, and some soup. And some soup. What is it? Slow-cooked bamboo shoot soup, but it's not delicious, so it's made poorly. But it's maybe a good effort. Regardless, acclaim. Very cool. Got a gold book. If you haven't had Zhongli, this is good. This is very good. Also, Zhongli is very sweet, and also, it's funny that they kind of did, like, his birthday is on the new year to kind of like recap, to have this like scholar, the god of history kind of thing to recap the past year is pretty nice. But ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to be doing in this video is as followed. The big thing right here, baby. We finally gotten to the last mission in a string of fantastic events that were resin free. So there's just tons of playtime in this event, and this is, to me, I hope so badly that every single event is continued to be resin free. That way you don't have to stop your progression with what you're doing to to achieve success in the event. This way you can, if anything, it just catapults your progression, which is awesome. If you happen to continue to play and support the game, then you're making money, all that good stuff. Or you're losing money, maybe depending on how much you're whaling. But anyways, we have this quest, and we have the last quest of the Albedo questline. I'm not sure if this is gonna take forever. If it is, then we'll sit tight. We're gonna go through it all together, or not. You could skip off the video, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't. But yes, Albedo not built at all. Still trash. Want to level up all the artifacts, but I want to make sure I get the decent ones. I'm not looking for gold. I'm just looking for like a semi-good defense base stat cup, or not cup, but watch. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Just want things to be somewhat in line,
Albedo, we're back. Huh? It seems that he's not here. Is he out investigating something, or maybe he went to make some mysterious drawings?
Maybe. The music is popping off. The music's like, we're here too. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I lowered you.
Oh, it's you. Oh, if it isn't Sucrose, what are you doing here? I'm in the final stage of my research. I have 5 hours and 26 minutes of leisure time today.
By the way, out of all of the characters that they've introduced, Sucrose and Genyu are like some of the most lovely. Like the way they actually, like, their personality-wise, they're both very sweet and all these things. So, not a lot of the other ones have had too much time to shine, unfortunately. But yeah.
So I came here looking for you to inquire about previously discussed matters. You tell time very accurately. Are you a human clock? No, it's nothing worth your praise. You're too kind. That wasn't a compliment. Can I ask you a question, Traveler? I made a request regarding investigating Mr. Albedo's secret. Have you made any progress? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been over a week since we talked about it.
I thought you forgot about it.
What? Over a week? I clearly... I've been so absorbed in my research. That matter of ours had completely slipped my mind. How can your sense of time be so strong and so weak at the same time? So, do you know what it is?
My investigation was successful.
That's great. Could you tell me?
What do you think, Paimon?
Telling her shouldn't really matter. She can take a look too. Just no touching. Wait, what are you talking about?
The sword.
What's this?
This is Albedo's secret. This is the answer you seek. Let's be a little extra.
It's a super powerful sword. Don't touch it with your bare hands. This is... I've never seen... Look all you want. Not sure why, but even Paimon feels a strange sense of achievement.
After telling Sucrose a story about the sword...
Astounding! It's the first time I've heard of such a mysterious weapon. I can faintly feel the power coursing through the sword. It's like a living creature. Is it such a distinct feeling? This may be due to my alchemist training. I don't dare to say anything for sure, but the flow of power is very noticeable. Although this description isn't the most precise. Normally I wouldn't define things like that. Please believe me, I don't usually use such ambiguous terms. Okay, we got it. Traveler, could you use this sword in battle?
What do we call it? It's funny, Paimon usually is like super sweet, but now she's like going in. She's going in on Sucrose for no reason. Sucrose is just being like quirky, that's it.
I'd like to learn more about it, but I'm unable to use it myself. I can only ask for your assistance.
We should find a place hidden from view.
Let's look around for the right spot.
Alrighty, let's do this. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a longer quest than normal, which is fine. We might split this into part of like the story of this event and then the actual grind of the event just to see what the difference is. If it's a little bit more tedious and all that stuff. Oh, look at that checkpoint! Boom! Also, guys, I was like, you know what? Let's just have a chill day. I got the kettlebell mug of the sitting, and then I was like, oh, it's New Year's. Well, shit, I'm gonna have to stay up till 12. I guess I should have my big energy drink. Anyways, we'll do one of these, pop. We'll do one of these, pop. We'll do one of these, pop. Get extra attack damage. We'll pop the jungle these shit. Pop. And pop. Whoosh. Yes. Money. Money.
Remarkable. This weapon is like no other. You're also extraordinary. No matter if it's your fighting stance or the momentum of your swing, it's perfect.
You flatter me, no kidding, thank you.
This sword is special. I didn't want to go too deep into the research, and yet I couldn't take my eyes off of it.
Well, Paimon thinks that's one of your own special qualities, not the sword's.
Yes.
Clearly this is a mysterious yet dangerous and enticing sword. Mr. Albedo must have great confidence in you to have entrusted you with such an important item.
I'm grateful for the faith he puts in me.
Well, you've earned his trust with your abilities.
I agree with Paimon. However,
Thank you.
the sword hadn't absorbed much energy before it was handed to you. How did Mr. Albedo recognize its uniqueness among a pile of other items in storage?
A flash of brilliance often doesn't make sense. For example, Paimon's appetite for sticky honey roast.
Which reminds me, I didn't eat much today. I went looking for you right after completing my experiment. Then, on the way, I ran into an adventurer trapped in the snow. I spent quite some time saving him.
I'm a good person. Oh, we can make you some food. Did your stomach just rumble?
No, it's not like that.
Don't be so shy. Just say what's on your mind.
It's too cute. Anyways. She's hungry.
Let Paimon help you out. Paimon's hungry. We should grab something to eat.
I want to eat. I'm hungry. It doesn't matter.
I'm hungry. I could really go for a...
Oh!
I'm just a little embarrassed.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Admitting that you're hungry makes the food taste better.
Huh? Is that so?
Of course! Let's get moving. There must be some food back at the camp. It'd be lovely to have some sticky honey roast to keep us warm in this icy weather.
Awesome. I want to talk to you guys about some. Okay, so this is courtesy of y'all, not me. But y'all were talking to me in the comments and saying basically, like my whole theory about what I think Albedo is an homunculus because he got that weird shit in his neck and he also just keeps vibing like he's super different and shit. Yeah, he's alchemy, makes sense. Something out and like weird. This shit is an homunculus. Anyways, but you guys were actually saying in the lore, it's actually interesting because the lore kind of hints a little bit, and in Albedo's dialogue, it hints even further in this way. But Klee's mom, I'm not sure if you guys pay attention to the Mona thing. I haven't uploaded the quest of that, but we'll do that pretty shortly here. But yes, in Mona's quest line, you find out that Klee's mom was like an amazing sorceress kind of thing, like a creator, yeah, all that stuff. Anyway. But in the lore, it apparently seems that Albedo was her creation. And that's the reason why Albedo is taking such good care of Klee, is because that's his creator's daughter. That's the theory. It's yet to be seen, but that to me makes a lot of sense, because there's that character that's like probably going to be a 5-star down the line is Klee's mom and Albedo's creator. But yes. That's the vibe, so to speak, and I think that's a really cool story if that's the way they end up going, and that's what the lore actually becomes. But yes, don't climb the tree. I'm trying to find out how to get up here. I'm not sure if it's good to say spoilers yet because I don't know if it's true. It could be just like, no, it's people reading into the lore too much. But yeah, hello. Ooh, this shit's gonna happen. I'm sorry, but this is the thing we see in the quest. This is the when you've seen the preview of this of Dragonspine. This is the location. Anyways,
Mr. Pallid, you still haven't gone back?
Isn't that the hot-headed adventurer from Mondstadt? Did he come here with Cyrus to explore the snowy mountain too?
I'm freezing.
there's a thing over there.
Have you been here since I rescued you from the snow pit?
I wanted to leave, but I got lost. I'm sorry.
There's a heat thing.
It's so cold that I can't move.
Eesh.
Mr. Pallid, a trip to this mountain requires solid preparation. You shouldn't have treated it so lightly.
We'll take him back.
I'd appreciate the assistance. I'm afraid that, in his current state, he won't be able to walk on his own.
Even if we can't, we won't just leave him here, right?
You're right. My apologies, Traveler. I'm sure he feels bad about the situation.
He's the least of your concerns right now. You should be worried about yourself.
Treasure hunters?
The victory strike again!
You must have already figured out why we're here.
So what?
We won't let you go unless you give us that sword.
Literally nothing. I always wish, in my deepest heart of hearts, that they would do something to the effect of, man, like use another tactic. Because clearly, we've beaten Child, a Fatui Harbinger, and you guys all are bitches compared to that. So why do you think you can? It just makes no sense. So I always wish they'd be like, they try to trick us, and we could call them out on it or something, you know?
No! Please don't give them the sword!
Of course I wouldn't hand it over to them. Don't even think about putting your hands on it. Of course, I wouldn't even yeah.
That's the spirit! Let's knock him down!
Yes.
Mr. Pallet, I'll take you to a safe place, quickly!
You got it, Sucrose.
So naive. We won't let any witness escape. This sword will make a fine gift for Her Excellency, Harbinger Senora!
Oh, her, the girl. Okay, the freeze girl. That makes sense. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. Pop, and we're gonna pop, 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 pop. We're gonna not finish that. I teased you. You thought it was gonna do it. I didn't. Gotcha. Pow. This. They just have a lot of health then. Here we go again. Bop, and bop, and this, and. Probably should have popped her the ice ult just because that would have had super conduct, but honestly it's fine. We don't need any help. Oof. Solid hit. Yeah, you gotta die first. You're the one who can really fuck up my life. Although if you put up a cryo shield or an electric shield, it's pretty bad too. Pop. Easy. Disgust me. Sorry.
I heard the ruckus and came over to check. So it was you who made all this noise.
If the two of you were fucking me up. Well, not really, but you know, they were here. They were existing.
What happened? Did you get into a fight?
Mr. Albedo, I didn't mean to.
Aren't you supposed to be organizing documents? Why did you come here all of a sudden?
What? Sucrose can't have friends? You rat fuck? Okay.
And you got into a fight with such a dangerous opponent in this terrain.
I also got into a fight. I'm sorry. What? Okay.
Well, now even Paimon feels guilty.
What?
I'm sorry. I was just passing by.
Oh, he's not our teacher, dude. You're his equal. Don't fucking don't do senpai shit with him. What? Anyway.
I reckon you've been led astray by yet another thing that attracted your attention.
I told Sucrose about the sword. My bad. Why? But don't fuck. I hate this. Why can't I have a choice in this?
You told her everything?
We just told her about the sword's properties and origin. We didn't let her touch it. We know better than that.
Never mind. We couldn't have kept her in the dark for too long anyway. Sucrose is naturally drawn to obscure knowledge and mystery. She is great alchemist material indeed.
I promise I won't be causing trouble anymore. I swear on the quadruple-sized sweet flower seed I just propagated.
It's not trouble that worries me. I'm only concerned with your safety. You must be more careful next time.
Guys, I regret a great deal when we were playing with Sucrose in the test arena, and I was like, you know what, I'm not really vibing with her. Her personality is probably the best we've had in terms of like waifu material, alright? Just throwing that out there. Also, she has a very thin neck. Let's just throw it, it's a little tiny neck. Anyways.
Anyway.
Just noticed it.
What's going on with that adventurer crouching over there?
I took it upon myself to protect Mr. Pallet during the battle. He should be alright.
I'm
Just get near a hot fire, like that thing.
I'm freezing.
Or like the slate.
He must have caught a cold during the fight.
I didn't consider that possibility. It's my oversight, my apologies. Mr. Albedo, I'll check on him.
Sure.
Did he get mad at me?
Sucrose may seem a bit rigid, but she's a good kid with a heart of gold.
Paimon, we're I think the same age, but sure. I mean, yeah, no doubt about that. I wouldn't call her a kid if I was your size. Yeah, fair enough.
Can't disagree.
That girl. Let her out of your sight, and she winds up in the strangest places.
Isn't that just what young people do in general?
True.
Sucrose didn't mean to cause trouble. Don't be too hard on her.
Don't worry, I'm not angry.
You seem dead inside.
There seems to be a shiny thingy on the sword.
Another change. The sword's power is much stronger than before. How did that happen?
We fought with Fatui.
There were some ferocious characters among those Fatui soldiers. We've never seen them before.
That's a straight up lie, Paimon, you lying bastard. We've fought them many times, especially in the previous event. There was a chance you get Fatui, and we fucked them up all the time. Anyways, story stuff.
So it's the energy it's never encountered before. It caused the sword to greatly grow in strength.
Is that the new event? Are we still really far from the event coming to a close? I guess that makes sense.
So cold.
Hold on just a little longer.
POV shot, weird.
Fire?
Uh-oh. Don't touch it. Oh no.
Fire! Warmth! Wait! Watch out!
There's plenty of heat stones around us. That's a weird thing. Why would we not just plop them over there? That's not good. That's not good. All the power just left my sword. I worked hard for that shit. It's bullshit. Oh, another frost flower thing. That's pretty chill. No, it looks different. No, it's the same. It's the same. All right. Ooh, I got sheer cold on me.
That Regisvine was brought back to life.
Great. It was there for a second.
Into position. Prepare for battle.
I just want some healing, so we're gonna do one of these. We're doing one of these. Hop. I'm also frozen. Eat, Razor. Eat, buddy. Eat. Eat. Break that dumb, stupid thing with your electricity. Quickly. There we go. All right. Now we're profiting. Profit. 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 Do one of these. Do one of these. Do one of these. This. Albedo's bullshit. This. Boom! Yes!
The dragon's power. The dragon's life force can revive withered plants and empower them to such a degree. Inconceivable.
How could a dead tree stem turn out to be such a monster? Paimon almost got swallowed. Anyway, why hasn't anything like that happened before?
Most probably it's because the sword fell to the ground. The impact must have caused its power to leak out.
It's my fault. Don't make me leave, I beg you. I promise I'll stay put.
Mr. Pallid, there's no need to go into a fetal position.
This cryoregisvine, having originally withered up and died here, is it because it hadn't been able to absorb the ambient corruption? After you purified the corruption, the resulting pure elemental energy not only revived it, but also enhanced it. Pure life force will cause it to constantly regenerate itself, together with its fighting spirit.
I wouldn't have expected that. Is it because I'm too powerful? Let's not be a douche. The situation looks worse than expected.
I also haven't encountered any similar incidents. Yet, I must admit that a phenomenon of this rarity, although unexpected, is a valuable discovery. Sucrose,
Yes?
keep an eye on that adventurer. Take him back to the camp.
Yes, sir.
As for the matters at hand, I beg your pardon, traveler, but I must ask for your further assistance.
I'll do what I can to help.
Such an unexpected mess, and we're the only ones who can clean it up. It must be because we keep outdoing ourselves.
Maybe. So this is okay. Never mind. I thought this was. I think there's still more of the quest to come undone. Yeah, like there's always this part, and then there's like the follow-up quest which ends it, which we had to do with Mona. But this is the kind of like community comes together part of the quest where we can do something in co-op. So this event is going to be taking place in co-op. And that's where we're going to be able to get all this stuff so we can refine it to level 5, because this actually has 2 of the resources in it, as well as that's just picking up more of the shards. Kind of easy quest stuff. Again, it's only 3. Oh wait, what's this? Oh no. Defeat him within 30 seconds at your world level. Oh, my current level is 5. Okay, so I just need to defeat him fast, so I can do that. So do you have to? I can just set your current world level. I'm not sure. Interesting. Do I have to be my current world level is 5? World level, your world level. Okay, that's it. Huh. Weird. Sure, I get. But ladies and gentlemen, that is if we go to the, well, first of all, where's the challenge? Is it right here in front of us? It is right here. Navigate. But if we go to the events tab, we actually can look at the new things. I do believe I was not lying to you. Shop. Down, boom, boom. Yes, there's 2. So purchase up to 2 of these items. This will bring it to the final tier of its upgrade, which is gonna be spicy. It's gonna be awesome. Also, we get 1 crown, pretty valuable. Although, hot damn, man, that's something I want to rant and rave about so much. Is please, Mihoyo, if you happen to see my little old video anywhere, please, 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 in the event tabs, give us the option to purchase these materials right here, these, the things that you get from killing the weekly bosses. Because if you're like me, I just want 1. If you're like me and you keep killing the weekly bosses over and over again, just constantly, and you don't get the 1 material, the stupid spike that Child gives you for the things, it just sucks. You're stuck, and you're just like I get progression, like lowering the tier of progression, like making it so it's you don't just beat the game immediately and like max out your favorite character instantly. I get that, but then there are other characters who have done that just because it's RNG based, which I don't mind that thing, but I feel like that would add so much incentive to the events, and actually people who would take the time to do them and grind them out. I don't care if it's fucking monstrously expensive. I just want to be able to level up my thing once. So when there's an event, I can think in the back of my head, oh, I hope they're going to have this resource drop so that I actually can level up my 1 attribute. That's not an insane ask. Yeah, you offer the crown, which is like the holy grail, but you don't offer this, and it sucks because I have so many materials that none of my characters can use. Yes, this, you know, it sucks so much actually. You know who uses this material as a talent level up thing? Genyu. And I'm planning on skipping Genyu, even though I know it's going to be the hardest thing ever, because she looks so fucking awesome, and I think she's going to be great just generally, even without constellation. But yeah, also, man, this is the way they refined her, like, aesthetic, the way she fires arrows and shit, and the way she walks and shit. Like, they really made it so, oh, you guys want a female character as a thing, we got you, and then they made Genyu. That is her upgrade tree, but I don't need that kind of character as my main DPS, a character that spends all her time aiming down sights and stuff like that. But what I maybe could use is a polearm user who does a shit ton of DPS and is very similar to a Razor in the sense that he's a selfish DPS. That way I can have 2 teams in Spiral Abyss, and also they're the same, they play the same way as Razor and what's his name? The one Archon boy, he's like, he can wield a spear, he puts on an Oni mask and just deals a shit ton of damage. He fits into my whole weird playstyle. So I think I'm going to swing on that banner, even though I'm just getting like the Husbando squad, and that's a meme in itself, because I'd rather have the other alternative. But anyways, he also uses these resources if some leaks are to be believed, so that's fun. But I don't have any other character that can use this or anything else, so it's just kind of like, wow. I keep getting gated because I can't level up my talents because everything costs this specific resource that I keep doing the weeklies and just not getting, and it's just like, why is everyone else able to progress but me? And it'd be cool if you could get extra like alley-oop for doing the things, you know. But anyways, it's this is the thing that's gating me, that stupid horn. And then the other thing for my talents for Zhongli and etc., it's this stupid spike. I haven't gotten any of those both weeks, and it sucks because you can. I just really hope we do get it. Now, the interesting thing here will be if I'm able to actually do this easier by myself or with a party. But let's see. But I think, yeah, you're supposed to be able to do it at your world level and all that stuff. But that's something I'm gonna have to do eventually. But anyways, let's just go co-op mode. Actually, before we do that, am I equipped? No, I don't want to play Zhongli. I want to play Razor. Razor's my main DPS, and I'm hoping that someone has a healer. But that's the issue when you play co-op mode is, yeah, what happens if you have a team of all DPSs, no healers, and then you just get melted? Or what if you have a person who doesn't have any... Oh god, did it crash? Are we okay? Or what happens if you're in a team with no fire users? Because people are like, I'll just get a fire user with someone else. But also, my team is very much built as a... Like, I can't wait to go over it. When everything is built, I can't wait to go over it, how it all works. Because everything feeds into itself. Like I kind of mentioned in the Zhongli update video of us talking about how he's getting another buff. God. But yeah, also I feel like people built Albedo wrong. I feel like people built him for like elemental damage, but you're only getting like 1,000 more damage if you built him purely for that. And why not build him for the ability to get you 20 more damage when you with your offset character with Noblesse Oblige. Anyways, talking nonsense. Let's get into this. Oh fuck, we're in the middle of it. Look at this DPS. Whoosh. 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 Also, guys, this is resin free. This event is absolutely resin free. Absolutely lovely. What happened? That's cool. You can add friend. That's neat. Neat. Oh, so we got 2 raises. I'm quite the raiser, if I don't say so myself. We're just gonna do it again. Oh my god, you can bang this out so fast if that's the case. We're gonna be able to do this in minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. You can just keep grinding this like this? That's awesome. I'm maxed out razor, dude. Hopefully, maybe this guy is as well. Oh, that guy's, yeah, he's fucking wailing. He's got that 5-star weapon. He's wailing like crazy. But does he have him built like my razor? My razor is not that built either. I still need artifacts, so it's a little bit of a shit time. But anyway. Oh, so what's with the dome? Fuck me. I think it's fucking me up. Are we supposed to do these first? Look at that DPS. Also, I already got my ult back, baby. Already got my ult back. Easy. She's healing us up. It's gonna be a good time. Whoosh. Break that damn thing. Dodge through that shit easy. Eat, Razor. Eat more. Kill more. Faster. Already got it again. Look at this. It's just nuts. Oh my goodness. That's so fucking amazing. Look at us go. Yeah, oh my god, how much? You did a lot of damage. Is that what I'm reading right? Yeah, most damage. Fuck, I guess you have him built heavily for that. Hot damn. 140, that's it. Easy. Bang. Accept. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, me here in post and/or in editing. So when I was doing this, I didn't really realize what the heck the mechanics are of the boss fight. And a lot of times if you play in co-op, I heard some people say that you shouldn't play in co-op. I disagree entirely. I think it's better just to try to get a good team and bulldoze like we did. You can wrap this up in maybe 30 minutes. I don't think it took me anything more than 20, honestly. But anyways, you can really, really grind this out fast if you happen to have a good team. And it's pretty easy to get a good team. Everyone's doing this event right now, and it's a time-gated thing, so everyone's trying to get to it sooner rather than later. All you really want is enough DPSs on the team and maybe one healer, and you'll be good to go. Hopefully some fire users as well, but yeah, just try to do the one encounter once. If you don't succeed, then just back out, join another game to see if you get a better team comp, and then just bulldoze as much as you possibly can. Anyways, the mechanics in this event are actually pretty unique, and I didn't know half of them in the gameplay that you're about to see, so forgive me. But essentially, there's that dome protecting the flower. Simply put, you just need to kill the enemies around them. They'll drop one of those red shards, those red rocks. You are going to hit one of the crystals supporting his dome. There are 3 in total. You kill an enemy, pick up the crystal, hit the dome. You need to do that 3 times. Hopefully, if your team is doing the actual objective, you'll break that in a couple seconds, and then it's just about melting the boss. Now, if you do not melt the boss in the first rotation when he takes a knee, then you will actually have to retreat into one of the lamps behind you, breaking a shard, protecting you from this blizzard that's going to take place. But in my entire time of doing this, I only had 1 match where we didn't melt the flower in time. Because again, if you matchmake, they're going to matchmake you with people who want to do this right now. So if you get to this sooner rather than later, then you're probably going to melt this in a couple hours. If you get to this at the final day, then you might be with some people who aren't really built and aren't really passionate about the game, and etc. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty simple in terms of the event. This boss does have a monstrous amount of health, so again, that's why I would heavily advise leaning on the matchmaking system and letting the people who have built their characters to do insane DPS, let them hold your hand through the events if you need to. Again, you can do this solo, but in every single comparison, it is nowhere as fast. Again, almost every single time we do it in this one and others, it was 30 minutes or 30 seconds tops. Or sorry, not 30 seconds, almost a minute, like under a minute, we were able to complete it. So yeah, regardless, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully that clears things up. On with the rest of the thing. Man, yeah, the healing of Jean, man. Jean is just such a cracked healer. Especially if you have her max constellation, she actually can do a good bit of DPS as well. Pop her alt again, look at that, boom, boom, boom. Activate this, good bit of cryo thing. Easy, easy. More. I should have done a thing there, I didn't. Disgusting. Boom. Boom. Bah. I can revive without a negative. That's good though. Alright, we got it. Ooh, I'm so weak. Jean, please. Put down your heal thing. I died. Fucking mother F. Jesus Christ, I'm getting wrecked. I was doing good there for a minute and then just gotta run over this stupid thing. Put me back in, coach. Jesus Christ. Makes me feel good though that the DPS is in there though. You know? I was doing something on that. Give me that fucking heal area. That dude's built his albedo is built solid. We're doing 6,000 damage per thing. Not bad, not crazy. I think you might have him built for ult damage actually. I did it. I died quite a lot. Ew, seeing inside Razor's face is disgusting. Please heal me up, heal my ass. Look at you go. Get over here. Stay over in the health. Pop your thing. Go. Eat. Boom. 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 That healing that Jean gives us is fucking insane. Also, I just want to do that extra damage from that thing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We already got our ult back. I'm not playing shitty a little bit here. I'm not canceling out my thing. Boom! Yes! I just need to play again. The one thing that's so bad with having Zhongli on like as my unit is I always play kind of silly because I always just gun it at whatever I'm fighting because I don't need to play like cautiously because I have Zhongli's shield built like crazy. So I'm like conditioning myself to just be like dive bomb, dive bomb. It works out sometimes. Other times I'm like, oh, I forget I'm immortal now playing co-op. But with that being said, though, Jean heals us so well. Nice. Jesus Christ, that was fast. Well, I hope I get my ult back. My ult was just dying there. Fingers crossed I get my ult back. I hope Jean lets us have it. Thank you. A little worried. Oh, now we're in it. Now we're in the thick of it. Just wanted to get that thing. Boom! Boom! We have our ult too. Look at us go! Yes! I can't believe I'm able to compete with the Razor on our team, who has the most godliest Razor thing on the planet. But yes, return, leave team. Let's love. You guys were great. You guys were great, but I gotta wrap this video up. But I'll be grinding that quite a bit on my time. But ladies and gentlemen, that was perfect. Also, that's gonna be super chill just to do. Again, like that's my favorite part about this event is that you can just like put on a podcast, listen to some music, grind away, and then you're good to go. You're not like it's not like the other event where you're like, oh, I have to be back in an hour because my resin will refill in that time. All right, well, peace. You know, it's not like that, which thank God, because that's hella annoying. Anyways, let's go over here and buy some stuff in the shop. I don't know how much we made, probably not too much, but apparently we did pretty good in terms of the event completion. Do we have enough points? Let's see. We got the 600 points, easy. We also, oh no shit, really? Defeat the person within your world level within 30 seconds. Boom! Done, baby! Refine faster, everything else is just like, hey, you just gotta grind it. But we did the 2 hard ones just by popping off in that team. Love it, we got 7,000. Let's go splurge. Let's go treat ourselves. Alright. Do we have, oh, we're so close to having enough. But the one thing that you should probably get first is this, so let me get it out of the way first, because this is the one thing that it's super, super rare. I only have one. With that being said, though, if the game keeps shitting on me and not letting me get my characters to fucking 10, I'm dead anyway. So yes, because in order to send them, I think, to level 10, you need 2 or 3 of these, maybe just 1, I don't know. But it basically makes your skill broken. Like if you're able to ascend your character to the point in which it asks for a crown, the jump of your damage starts getting excessive. Like it's normally like tries to stay in the same wheelhouse as the enemies, but that gives you so much of a damage buff that you're basically like 10 times stronger than the enemy at a certain point within some skills. But still, anyways, pop, buy that out real quick. Super, super good. Also, yeah, the other things, Mora, again, all of this is free resin, so there's no, like, all of this is profit. Beforehand, within the previous events, you had to, like, do some math in your head and be like, all right, well, is this worth me spending the resin for, like, these books, because maybe it just wasn't enough? But no, absolutely is this worth everything, because it's all free, basically. It's not requiring you to grind resin, and as you guys seen, as long as you get in, even if you're low level, as long as you get into a game with some people who know what they're doing, which those teammates were doing, you're going to be able just to bash this event down really, really fast and get a shit ton of free books. Awesome. Get a shit ton of heroes wit, which is so good that you're not having to spend your resin on grinding that shit. And you get a ton of Mora. And again, all of these things, even though I think that's the thing, is some people could look at this and be like, oh, I don't need hero wit anymore. Like, I'm fine with hero wit. I have all my characters maxed out. I don't need any more. I already have enough Mora. I don't need that much Mora. I'm dealing enough damage with my talents to where I don't need these books. Yes, but you will. At one point, you will. So that's the thing, is like, do this quick, get it out of the way. Also, just content to play, but do this quick, get it out of the way, so that your future self will thank you for not having to grind like 2 days of resin on this shit talent book that you don't want to grind, right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button below me, those 2 videos to my far right. Thank you once again for your time. This event, I want to just talk to you about it, just purely the event. Also, I do think there is going to be something at the end of this. So at the end of the fourth day, I think we are going to be getting a boss, which hopefully that will honestly be significantly better. It'll be another place to get the super rare gladiator set, as well as maybe some of our other artifacts. That it'll just be nice. I'll be so happy that when that happens, if it does happen, it could be way down the line, we'll see, but I feel like maybe at the end of the event, just with the way they've been foreshadowing Albedo and weirdness, we might get something. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Like I said, thank you again, and goodbye.